Hodge Productions presents.
Pouring
Oh,
ale
for
in
fuck's sake, we'll start again. Hodge Productions presents.
pouring ale in a glass.
Enjoy. There I'm trying Hobgoblin Session IPA.
Bollocks!
That's it, tastes like grapefruit. P&J Productions present Ale in a Glass. We will largely be supping
Carlsberg.
and we will enjoy it. Nice and chilled.
Hope you do too. That's what we do.
Welcome to P&J Hodge Occasional Beer Reviews. And today we'll be trying Skål Lager. I'm going to try Foster's Papa Shandy. It might be nice. P&J Productions present trying to pick up Skål Lager. Are you ready?
In a glass.
Yeah.
Right now, they're going to be thinking about making a 2-0 lead, and that's exactly what they've done. A superb finish from Kamari Doyle.
This looks a very pricey place. You sure he's got enough money?
Yes, I know he is.
How's he know?
You look marvellous. With a few miles in you yet, girl. Like the hairdo. You're not an as hard as a rock. Don't press too hard, you might beat it.
Keep your hands off.
Yeah, Lil. Forget you still ain't got his motorbike, innit?
Oh, why is that?
With an hairdo like that, you would need a crash helmet.
What's that go out?
This is the brush they smooth out the creases on the wallpaper. I thought I could use it to smooth out more wrinkles.
Stop it, you sick old fool. Guess that Molly's been in this bed going all funny.
I personally think the vehicle would do somewhere between 5 and 6. Never driven a bug, and it'd be quite good. I think it'd be good fun.
With its lift of canopy, the orange bug landed in 1970. Cheap.
Obviously, I've got to be careful with this tonight because I kept liquor well last night. Not that I was arsehole or anything, but you know what I mean. I were mainly stuck to Carlsberg, 3.4%. I've still got another box of Carlsberg in shed and a box of Carling. But obviously, I stuck to Asda, so I've got 2 boxes of Carling and some Skål. So I might get this Saturday a box of Skål and 12 cans of Skål, 2 box of Carling, and a box of current to a box of Skål. Funny, I can't get 18, so 8, 12 is, it's is £5.10, so it's £10.20 for 16. It's only took at 8%. So for an extra £1.50, you can get another 2 cans of 4.1% Carling. That's the dilemma. But I know it's not going to be a big shop this Saturday, because I mean, she's helped me out today with putting some diesel in tank, because I've already did it once into car pump, but put 20 quid per diesel in. I'm not doing that again. And then this month, took out the quarterly of the TV licence. And it wouldn't have been too bad if it hadn't been that I used that money for the 5th week to pay off the accommodation for Whitby, so that's paid off and out of way. So it was a bit of a sacrifice. Without that, I'd have been quite comfortable for the 5th week, because I've really calmed down on the DVD front.
William Codling Jr., a survivor of the crush,
When it comes to
later
the next
gave this
flash,
particularly haunting statement.
obviously it all
Soon, we were
depends
most uncomfortably packed, but
On
still
which
going down.
on the big
Suddenly,
four
I felt
supermarkets
that I was
got.
treading
Well,
upon
discount
someone lying on the
Morrisons.
stairs, and I cried in horror to those behind.
It all depends on which
Keep
one
back.
has the best
Keep back,
offer.
there's someone
Because
down.
one of them will have Carling or
It was no
Carlsberg on
use.
offer. At the moment,
I passed slowly over and
Carlsberg
onwards with the mass.
is
And
not a
before
special
long,
offer at
I passed over others
Asda. But
without
Carling
emotion.
is, but was on Thursday.
Few adults were present throughout this horror. One of the first to become aware of what was happening was the theatre caretaker, Frederick
Both
Gray.
going up at Tesco's, Carlsberg.
This man did his
Well, like I
best
said,
to
I
haul
wanted
children to safety
I want
through
to
the
get
narrow
to the end of
opening,
my milestones. I'm
but
that
found that they were
close.
packed too tightly for him to be able to free them. He instead
So,
ran
I mean,
up
Bush
another
might help me out
staircase
with
and
it.
led
There was a
approximately
bit of shopping
600
now,
children
so
to safety
you can help us out
through
with
an
it.
alternative exit.
I'll get us some shopping. If you can maybe
With some of the pressure
subsidise,
relieved, other
just a
adults
little
who
bit.
arrived on the scene were able to start
I'd
pulling children
appreciate
to
it if we can
safety.
get a few bits.
The door itself was eventually wrenched from its hinges, and
And that
within
will only
half
about
an
to
hour,
be 20 quid.
every child, alive or dead, had been removed from the stairwell. The survivors were rushed to hospital, while the dead were laid out on the pavement.
Car is lovely and
There
refreshing.
were a
It
great
doesn't
many
have much
casualties,
taste to it
and
though.
many were in
It
terrible
does taste
condition,
sometimes, but
having been
this
suffocated
to me
and
is like
crushed
a stronger version
extensively.
of skull at times. And at
As
times
news of
it's
the
like,
tragedy spread, parents descended on the
you
theatre
can't beat
to look
though.
for their children.
And I think if we did win enough
Many
money, I
only
think I would
found
like
what
to get
they
a
were
nice house and
looking
stuff for.
in the
A nice
rooms of
parts
the
and
dead.
stuff. And I would make the tavern our
Reports
local.
tell of at least one man who, having
Because
walked the length of
I
these
can't go
roads,
over that happy hour to
collapsed
6
in
o'clock
tears,
where
lamenting
Carling
out
is
loud that he had lost not just one
Carlsberg
child, but his
is
entire family.
£1.95 a pint.
Separately,
At most
it was
it's
discovered that the
£2.60,
incident
which is
had claimed the
reasonable
lives
compared
of
to some
every
other pubs.
single child in one class at a local Sunday school.
And it's so
In total,
sufficiently chilled.
183 children were killed in the
compared to
crash,
that Cheswold
most from
pub near
asphyxiation.
Frankie and Benny's at
The
Doncaster
incident made
Dome.
headlines around
Their
the country,
Heineken, one was
and even
perfect,
reached the
other one
ears
was a
of
bit
reigning Queen Victoria.
cloudy.
The Queen
From the
sent
same
along
pump,
her condolences,
literally
along
minutes apart.
with a hefty contribution to a fund that had been set up in the wake
I
of
happen
the
to have the
disaster.
perfect one, which Gusher
This
10
money
years at what
was
right,
sufficient
admire,
to pay for the
perfect.
funerals of
Try
all
that one.
183
God, yeah.
children,
It wasn't
which
right,
took place over the
and it
course
was
of an
nearly
entire
fucking
week.
10 quid. £9
Businesses in
something. I was
Sunderland
like, fuck
remained
me.
shut throughout this
At
time
most it's
as a mark of respect for the dead.
£5.60 for 2 Carlsberg
An
at
inquest was
at the
held into
tavern
the disaster,
on
but it
Scunthorpe
failed
High
to find
Street.
anyone to blame. A
you
second
can't
inquest,
knock it.
prompted by public outrage, had the same
It's a
result.
clean pub.
Nobody knew who had
It's
bolted
very
the door
clean.
shut to leave such a narrow gap, or
Um,
who had failed to unbolt
I'm
it
impressed
after tickets were
with the
taken.
tavern on Scunthorpe High Street.
Despite the spectre of the tragedy,
We haven't yet
the
been to
theatre
the Astor
continued
Lodge.
to stand and to operate
Also,
for
we
more
don't
than 50
often go
years.
that part of town.
It would
where
ultimately
that
be
noise
destroyed
is.
by a German parachute mine
Not
during
when we're
World
dropping your
War
mother
II.
off. I did like Thriller. It was very studio based. This was one thought of it. But a bit like Tales of the Unexpected, once Roald Dahl had snuffed it and he stopped introducing it, some of the stories got a bit samey, lacked quality. That's what I found. So it's quite nice there. Not too sure about the hairstyle. I think Nam has been for a shite.